Okay, cool. We've got the game, we got the overlay, we got a dog's bum. Right, okay. Hang on just a sec. Have I forgotten anything? Whoops. I should probably close Steam messages. No, I think we're good. Right, okay. Should I get some coffee? I'll get some water though. Hang on. Probably do with some water. Oopsie. Okay. Right. Hang on a second. Just refresh the browser. Am I live? Just gonna pour some water. Okay. Yep, so the chat is moving quite quickly over here. Good morning, folks. Good morning and welcome to your Happy Friday. Happy Friday indeed. Yes, so I hope you've had a nice smooth week. I might turn the music down just a tad. Bear with me a minute. Yeah, a little bit loud. Hang on. Where is it? Here it is. Oh yeah, I can see why, yeah. The volume had reset itself. Right, so, yes, welcome indeed, and, welcome to your Friday. If you have any weekend plans, I hope they go swimmingly. So, yes, just to bring you up to speed with what's happening, over here. So, on the YouTube side of things have gone very, very well. So, for the last about 2.5 weeks, I've been working on a bullshittery, which is Dungeons and Dragons. So it's a cartoon, Dungeons and Dragons. You play it with friends, you play it with your imagination. There is no actual game to edit. So instead, I've been putting together this cartoon from some games of D&D that we played a few years ago now. I think it was the start of 2017, and the project has sort of gone back and forth from the back burner because, well, it's just too big to complete in one sitting. So in this sitting, this 2.5 week sitting, I've done quite a bit actually. I've gone and edited 2.5 of the characters. So there are 9 characters in total. I'm piece by piece working on each character, and I've done 2 of them in full and half of one. So all that remains is just 2 characters. That's it. 2 characters remain, and it's done. Although, frankly, the entire cartoon could probably do with some quality assurance, some tweaks, some things here and there. I know that some of the background plates, I want to move them, change some of the perspective, that sort of thing. Making teasers and trailers, no, that's not really my thing, Easton. That is some YouTubers' thing, but it's not for me. I prefer to just, there's no sense building hype trains or doing any of that silliness. Just, release it when it's ready. So that 2.5 week stint is now complete. So what's happening now? So short version, sorry. I'm preparing the bullshittery for its hibernation. So it's going to go back on the back burner. It's going to go into one of the external hard drives where it's going to stay for a bit whilst the artist that I'm commissioning works on the assets. So I built up a pile of things for them to do. They're going to do it. And in the meantime, I'm going to work on a different bullshittery. What am I going to call the animation? It's Random Dungeons and Dragons Bullshittery Part 1. of 2, I think. I've got 2 pieces. But yeah, this is part 1. Thank you, Original Orion and Zizi. Thank you sincerely. Thank you. So yes, that's the plan. As for the rest of, well, as for right now, today, I'm going to prepare a shortlist of 5 games in a poll, and then I'm going to put that poll to the patrons and the Twitch subs concerning which bullshittery they would like next. So, yeah, just be prepared for a poll. If you're a Twitch sub, please remember you need to, there's a setting in your settings to do with receiving emails from people you're subscribed to. If you're interested, please, feel free to switch that on, and you should receive an email this afternoon concerning what you would like, which bullshittery you would like next. So, yeah. Will part 2 be finished much sooner since you can reuse assets? Hopefully, yes, Danny. So I do hope to reuse many of the assets. Unfortunately, the character assets won't be, some of the characters returned, but not everyone returned. It was, as is the way with D&D, people change characters all the time, and, yeah. But thank you, Mayhem. Thank you very much, Mayhem. Thank you. But yes, a lot of the forest scenery, the cave scenery, the goblins in particular, they return. My character returns. Lots of just set dressing stuff. So yeah, the next one should be faster. Thank you, Mayhem. Thank you very much, Mayhem. Indeed, I have played Tarkov, Kevin. In fact, I was moving some Tarkov highlights into their own sort of... their own independent folder, along with other bullshitteries that are in the making. So, yes, I do have Tarkov highlights ready for scrubbing, which is just a way of saying I'm ready for categorization into a possible compilation. Yeah. Right, okay. Now then, let's crack on. So I'm just going to do a bit of Factorio this morning and reacquaint myself with my factory. Let me just tweak the music. Where'd it go? Hang on just a second. Nope, I've lost it. Where it is? Oh, here it is. It's a different tab. Okay. So, welcome to Factorio. Okay, it's nighttime. I've got my NVG goggles on right now, so I might have to remind myself exactly what's around my factory complex. But for those who are not familiar with Factorio, it's effectively a game where you crash land on this beautiful green, verdant world, and yes, you've effectively got to create a forge world, a factory. So, the circumstances are not entirely spelled out. You seem to be a human who, I think the initial plan, at least for the early development, was to build an escape ship or something. But it's since changed into building a satellite, I think. Regardless, we've got to build a rocket to launch it into space. And in order to do that, we've got to build an interconnected series of logistics chains involving mining ore, or say, copper out of the ground, taking it to a facility for smelting, then taking that copper and turning it into circuits, or, copper wire, and moving it deeper into the facility, building ever more advanced components until eventually you get to the super advanced things like lasers or artillery pieces or whatever. So that's what I'm going to crack on with. Thank you, Taylor. Thank you very much, Taylor. Thank you. Right, okay, so we're just going to move through the hot gates, which is this cliff bit here, to the station region where the trains are pulling in. So all of this is automated. I'm the only human. Thank you, Nebraska. Thank you very much, Nebraska. Thank you. Right, so I'll just give you a quick guided tour going from east to west of the factory. So yeah, this area is the station where we've got multiple things coming in. This is also for my benefit as well, because I've completely forgotten how a lot of my factory's been set up. What's that sound? You alright, Lulu? Sorry. Lulu's breathing heavily. Oh, I see, she's excited. She's seeing something outside. Are you alright, honey bunny? You seen something that excites you? Probably another dog. Yeah, she's fine. She's looking out the window. There's a window behind the sofa. Right. Thank you, Orgaggy. Thank you very much, Orgaggy. Good to hear. Good to hear, Orgaggy. Yes, I hope the final product is decent. Yeah. Indeed, Ryder. I have played quite a lot in multiplayer with the guys mostly. Hey. Oi. Shush. Shush, young lady. Oh, I see. She sees a dog that she knows. Yeah, who's that out there? Who's that? Is that Bam? It's Bam, isn't it? You know Bam. Yes. She's looking out the window, and on the street outside there's a dog that she recognises from the local park. Is that Bam? Yes, it is. You can see Bam. Aw. Just getting excited. What's that, buddy? I'll leave her alone. Right, sorry. Thank you, Vox. Thank you very much, Vox. And Nebraska and Taylor and Mayhem. Thank you sincerely. And Stefan and Zeiss and Original Orion. Thank you, all of you. Thank you. Right. Okay, then. Oh, proximity warning. We're losing some drones and some pieces of railway track. Okay, it's probably to the far south. I'll deal with that in a few minutes then. Right, okay, so this is the entrance to the facility. So we have a stone drop-off point. So each of these rails represents a station where trains are coming to drop off resources. There's one train here, as you can see. So this is the copper train dropping off copper ore onto these conveyor belts, which is then being flooded into the facility for processing. So from here, well, we'll just lead on. Yes, we've also got the same for coal. So right, copper ore, coal, stone, oil. The copper is going this way to a smelting facility. So the copper ore goes in the top along with the coal, which is then being smelted into copper plates, the output of which is here. So this whole belt is being crammed with copper plates, which is then being fed into the facility. So the whole facility is eating resources from from east to west. Okay, so let's follow the through line of logic here. No, not right now, Colorio. I rather fancied a bit of a change of pace. Okay, so a similar story is happening here with the iron ore. So iron ore is being dropped off here. Not a lot of it, frankly. Not a lot of it is being dropped off, but it's also going down to its own iron ore smelting facility, producing iron plates here, which are then being fed deeper into the facility. So this is what's known as the main bus up here. So this is the main... It's not that main right now, but yeah, this is the main input for all resources into the factory, and all subsequent facilities take something from this main artery of resources. So, for example, here, a small section of the iron plates is being shorn off the line, off the bus, and being turned into cogs. So, pressing facilities are turning them into cogs, and they're being fed back onto the artery, as it were. What's the premise of the game? Build a factory, an interconnected series of logistics chains to build ever more advanced structures. Right, so over here, so copper wire, so the same is happening with copper wire. It's being added to the belt, so that's being assembled up here. Circuits are being mass-produced, as are batteries. Here we have, this is an older, yeah, we've got armor-piercing rounds that are having to sort of go through the line. This used to be one of the walls of the factory, so the turrets used to end here. And the turrets would get their ammo from here, but since we've expanded long past that point. Okay, so cogs are looking a bit thin. We could certainly do with some more. Okay. So what's going on over here then? So what was the last thing we were doing? So what's that? Oh, see, this is the pylon mass production. So this is as far as I reached in terms of expanding the facility. The freshly built defences are still here. Right. The insects outside, which are angered by vibrations, are quite close to us. The flamethrower turrets are fully operational. Thank you, Sergeant Oddball. Thank you very much, Sergeant. Thank you. Right, so... First thing... Yeah, let's have a look then. So what's the current... bottleneck, I suppose. So we're supposed to be researching speed modules, which is a type of component that we can add to various different facilities in order to improve their speed, but the research has stopped. So let's go over here to the research domes. So these research domes are fed bottles, vials of various different liquids. So it must be missing a vial. So let's have a look. So it's missing the purple vials right about now. Does it require purple? Yes, so it requires, 300 purple vials to get going. So, which of these were the purple vials? I've forgotten, I'm afraid. Let's have a look. So one of these lines should contain... What's it? Here they are. So the purple vials are manufactured here. And in order to make them, we require straight rails, electric furnaces, and productivity modules. Okay. Oh dear. So 2 of these are now empty. So I see the straight rails. So these are being manufactured deeper in the facility and bought here. So, oops, I've made a slight error here. That needs to be this way. There we go. Right. So electric furnaces and the productivity modules. Let's have a look and see what the problem is then. So over here... Okay, so they're both made here. What's the problem? They're missing red circuits. So the productivity modules are not being manufactured because they're missing red circuitry. And these ones... Okay, same story. So we found our problem. Red circuits. So the red circuits come in on this conveyor belt here, where they're split in half here. Right, so a single red circuit. Yep, we found our problem. So this entire belt here should be crammed full of red circuits. What is the issue? Where are the red circuits? Here they are. So the red circuits are being mass-produced. Well, mass is a bit of a strong word. Produced here, at least. Okay, so there's no plastic. Yep, okay, so the problem is wrapped in the bleeping that we're hearing. So the drones that are trying to repair the oil facility, I imagine, are under attack. So the problem is the oil facility. So as you can see, it's a big puzzle game in which you sort of discover more problems in your factory layout as you go and try to improve them. Sir, thank you, Sergej. Thank you very much, Sergej Les Moloch. Thank you, Les. Thank you. You're very kind, sir. Thank you. Right. Indeed, it is always plastic. It is the bugbear, isn't it? Right, so let's go figure out how we're going to unfuck this. Well, temporarily. We can just pinch this plastic and stick this on the line, can't we? I'll just keep it with me for now. So plastics are being produced here. Thank you, Dynamic. Thank you. Right, so low plastics, they're being mass-produced here. So insufficient petroleum gas. Is that because we don't have enough crude oil? Let's go find out. So over here we're going to, head over to the refinery, which is over here. So, petroleum gas, empty. Light oil and heavy oil, both near empty. Okay, so the problem is we just don't have enough crude oil coming in. Where's the crude oil drop off? Let's have a look. Yep, empty or near empty. That's the issue. So, let's go and hitch a ride on the back of the train that's delivering the crude oil and figure out what the problem is. So let's just go to the train network. Crude oil, crude oil. Here it is. It's on its way here. It's about to arrive. So entering the station now. Hello, it's a crude oil train. So there we go. Yeah, it's empty. So these containers are supposed to have full crude oil. So let's go follow it and see what the issue is. If you're into trains and stuff, you'll love this game. As in big train networks delivering resources. Okay, so it's taking its first stop. So it's detouring around the copper ore. Oh yes, so this is the old. Let's stop here for a second. Can you stop, please? So switch off your automated process. Right, so yeah, this has been fully tapped, hasn't it? So this is the older crude oil. No, it's still got some crude oil in here. What's the issue then? Crude oil 130 out of 200. It's just very slow going. We should get some speed modules or something on here. Okay. Do I have anything like that on me? Do I have any speed modules? Normally, I ask the drones to give me some. Yeah, I do actually. Hang on. So let's just take a couple of speed modules. So eventually, what will happen is that this particular oil reserve will go down to next to nothing. I think it's like one, what is it? Less than one oil unit per second. Oops, that's not a skipjack. Cool, there we go. Alright, so we sped it up a little bit. What's that yellow bar there, sorry? Is that each individual, thing of oil? Do efficiency so you get free oil each time. That might be wiser, actually. Productivity. Efficiency's power, isn't it? Does that actually work, though? Doesn't it... Sorry, correct me if I'm wrong. Doesn't it normally have, a separate bar underneath that shows when a fresh free unit is going to be made? Or am I being silly? Do you know what I mean? The lowest possible is 2 per second. Okay, so it's nearly tapped then, isn't it? It's the yellow bar and you get a free one. Is it? But these ones are doing it without productivity modules. I'm not sure I understand. Okay. Oh, because of my research. Oh, really? It's the bonus production from modules. Okay, well, I'll stick them here then. Hopefully we'll get more. Second bar is the freebie, research gives some. Okay. So does this still help then, putting productivity modules on here? So the machine will create extra products at a cost of increased energy consumption and reduced speed. It stacks. Cool. Good to know, Kirbion. Okay. Right, so, yeah, well, they're doing their best. They're doing their best, but most of this oil has indeed been tapped now. So, yeah, this is the pump just... Oh, wasn't there... No, that was coal over here. Okay, so this was my initial reserve, as it were. Right, so let's get back aboard the oil train. What was its next? Does it go to both? Oil pickup. Oh, I see. Did I have 2 separate oil trains? Thank you, Gaffer. Thank you very much, Gaffer. No, I recommend it, Zoiv. I do recommend it. Definitely drop in now. It's well worth it. Sorry, is this Gargish? Where's Gargish? Is this it here, or...? Sorry, the station names are probably a bit fucked. Okay. Yeah, Besh, this is live. This is a live stream. Welcome indeed. Oh, I see, this is Gargish. Okay. We can change it to oil. Oopsie. Crude oil. Drop off. No, input, isn't it? Sorry. Input A. Main. Okay, so is this just doing that? Right, so I've only got the one oil train going to... Alright, so this is just going to... Okay, so is it that I never set up another oil train to the southern one? Did I not finish my work down there? How many trains do I have? Oil. Okay, so that would be the answer. So I don't actually have this... I don't actually have a second oil train going to the south where there's fresh oil. So let's add it to this one's roster. So here, could you please add station, oil, crude oil, input main, crude oil, pickup A. Okay, I don't even have a station down there. Right, so we've solved the mystery. So I do not have a second crude oil pickup train, nor a station to receive one. Right, return to your automated procedure. Do your best, don't worry about it, you're doing fine. I need to go sort out the problem myself. So, right, so locomotive. Do I already have one? No, I do not. Okay, so I'm going to build another train, and we're going to head down there, and we're going to sort this problem. Is there a way to measure how good a factory is? I don't really know. You can normally see the bottlenecks, really. You can see when something's backed up as you sort of go over your own... it looks complicated, but bear in mind I've built all of this personally, so I'm like, I remember, what I did there, for the most part. Did I jump over a pipe? Indeed, I think... You know what? I think that might be a mod that's on the workshop. The guys play Factorio, and I just kind of downloaded whatever, like, here's a Steam list, just download this. So perhaps I do have mods that I'm not... Oh, whoops. Sorry. That's my bad, sorry. I damaged the drone train there. Not stone, sorry, coal. Sorry. Okay, so that was my iron ore train. Oops. Oh, hello, bugs. Okay, so this is the large sub factory that I've got down here. Still incomplete, as you can probably tell. So let's stop here. Pull this off the track before it causes a problem. So, yes, as you can see, so just to show you on the map, this is the main factory floor with resources being consumed from east to west. Then just down here there are sub-factories, resource extraction facilities really. So a copper ore, a crude oil facility and a uranium ore. And down here, all in a nice line, sharing their defenses, their turrets and their ammo, we have a sort of sub-facility. It's a secondary factory, and it's yeah, here we go. So the crude oil has not been extracted. It awaits extraction. Thank you, Void Slayer. Thank you very much, Void. Thank you. Now, okay, that's not good. I see lots of flashing here. So the power has been severed, which means all of the laser turrets are now no longer operational. Stand by. So satisfaction 0. There is no power being generated. So one of the pylons has perhaps been damaged by one of the bugs? Not good. Let's have a look. So perhaps it would be wise to get a secondary power generating thing going on here, such as solar power in the event of an emergency. such as, well, having the power disconnected. Let's have a look then. So, where is the disconnection? Oh, could this be the... Is there a bug eating one of the pylons? That might be it. Let's go and have a look at the problem. So yes, these typically, or at least as far as I knew... here it is. So one of the bugs has eaten one of the large pylons. So I thought they don't actually go for the pylons. They just ignore them. There we go. Replace. But I guess in some situations they do. Okay, so the power has been restored. You'll also note the flying creatures around me are logistics and construction drones, which are mounted into a suit. I've got like a suit of power armor. This is quite late game, to be honest. So they are now buzzing around, fixing small things that they know they can fix. For example, these landmines need replacing. So they've already exploded. They've just found landmines in my inventory, and they just happily replace them. So I have 7 remaining in my inventory. The logistics drones can also retrieve things at my command. See, very good. This facility down here should also have its own drone network with 79 logistics drones and 26 construction drones doing the same. Just, you know, with more resources. Instead of just my backpack, they've got access to whatever the factory can see in this area. Hi there, Hapholus. Hello indeed. I can enable the power connection on the map view. Indeed, that's a good idea. Thank you very much. That is something I've forgotten to do. So I can do this. I can go bloop and see all of the power lines where it's severed. Well, that's kind of cool. Switch off. So that's the drone network. Just switch off everything for a minute. Cool, so here is my factory. Warts and all. You can see all the blue blips, pipe networks and stuff all threaded all over the place. It's good. It's an enjoyable puzzle game, and the puzzle gets, like, as you unlock more things, it gets more complicated, and you're like, ooh, you know, I'm gonna try this flamethrower turret. Oh no, we need crude oil, and what the fuck is that? I think there's a random battery doing the rounds. So that's supposed to be for armor-piercing ammo, but there seems to be a battery on it. Okay. It can do what it wants. Anyway, for the people just joining the stream... Oh, there's another one. What the fuck? What's that doing there? Personal battery. No idea. Whoops. Okay. Why not put turrets around the pylons? Well, as far as I know, the bugs... I could do, but as far as I know, the bugs ignore them. They don't generate pollution or vibrations. So, maybe I'm wrong. I don't know, sorry. Anyway, sorry. One problem at a time, I think. Let's go and deal with the crude oil problem. So, yeah, the factory is a bit hodgepodge and not fully ready. I see. So it got to the point where I'd enclosed the area with turrets and ammo, but I'd not actually built the station or the crude oil pumps at all. Okay. Thank you, Vaders. Thank you, Vader. Thank you very much, Vader. Right, so let me just sort out the defenses, just make sure it's all tickety-boo. Okay, so... just backtrack a little bit. So these turrets are armed with armor-piercing magazines, but frankly, we should get some depleted uranium magazines if at all possible. Okay. Maybe just expand the wall that way and just take off that bit there. Just make it a bit neater. So the door there prevents the bugs from getting in. But the trains can still use it, so we're all good. Okay, yep, it's got some ammo. Do we need these turrets? No, we'll leave them here. We'll leave the turrets there. They're doing fine. Okay. What about over here? Did I reconnect? No, okay, so I didn't actually reconnect the whole thing. So as you can see, there's gaps. So let's fix that. And reattach the conveyor belt. So, no, don't do that. Let's properly recombine. And is there a reason why I'm only specifying one side of the belt? I don't believe so. Input priority to the right. We'll keep it to the right for now. Perhaps, for example, I might want to put depleted uranium on the left later. I don't know. Okay. With color, you can change the player color. Indeed, and when we play multiplayer, we like to do that so you can tell each other apart. Oh, Pumpkin says the bugs attack pylons only in case they get stuck on them for several seconds. Ah, it's a rare thing. Yes, I haven't seen it. I've played this quite a lot, but I haven't seen it happen very much. So I kind of assume that they didn't touch them. Have a look at this. Hang on. sleepy dog. Yeah, she's good. She had a good play in the park. Yeah, she saw some pugs that she likes. She likes pugs. Lulu gets along well with pugs. There's a very, very like tiny teacup-looking pug, and it's so small, and it's going through heat right now. So she's all uncomfortable, and you can tell she's having a bad time. And Lulu was sort of smelling her, and sort of like, she could tell that something wasn't quite right. It wasn't quite right. But yeah. Need to get some carpet cleaner and fix those little stains. Pretty sure that's where she was chewing on a treat and it's going to stain the carpet. Factorio has an incredible modding community. Yes. Generally, I've been quite pleased so far. Hapolius. Some gaming communities can be a bit, they can be a bit much. But Factorio seems to be quite nice. Not that this game is particularly defined by its community. It's not like a huge multiplayer scene or anything, as far as I know. It's a nice chill sandbox type thing. Okay, right. These pylons. Yeah, I might as well connect these pylons up while we're here. Oh, she's farted. Good lord, that smells. That's what Frenchies do, I'm afraid. Okay, so let's get the crude oil actually pumped out now. So we've got some defenses and the walls are secure. Where there are no walls, there are cliffs. Tell you what we don't have. We need to get these radar stations down so that we can see what's going on. Also, do we have a drone network? I can tell if I do this and then select the drone. Not that, sorry. Drones? Here we go. We do. Okay, so this orange area represents the movement space for the logistics drones, so carrying things point to point, and the green is the construction drones, so replacing things that are destroyed. These ones are struggling. They must be waiting for demo charges. I've given them orders to blow up this cliff. To be honest, I don't really want them blowing up that cliff because it provides a decent natural barrier against the bugs. How do I cancel an order to blow up that cliff? I can't remember. Thank you, Avani. Thank you very much, Avani. Thank you. Thank you sincerely. So that's the deconstruct order. Is there a way to cancel? Deconstruct planner and hold shift. Thank you kindly. There we go. The drones are now relieved. So these construction drones were waiting for another drone to come along with a bomb to blow up the cliff. Thank you. Right, so let's get this stuff mined out the ground then. Okay, so skipjack pumps. Are they called skipjacks in the real world? Skip something. Where are they? Bish bash bosh. Production. Here they are. Pump jack. Sorry. What am I thinking of? Okay. So we place them. Oh, there's loads of oil. Lovely. So we place these over the exposed oil pockets, mounds, whatever. Okay. Maybe build a few more. Okay. Cluster IO, that's a mod that lets items transfer between servers. Oh, and make an invisible network that can send and receive. Oh wow, holy shit. There's a huge community with over 40 servers that can easily, over 100 people, all building on different servers. Cool. That sounds cool, Tom. Alas, I don't know, maybe it's just me, but I find that there's something a bit more... I have more of an attachment when it's my personal factory. We've played quite a few big multiplayer games now, and it's good fun and all, but I never really feel all that attached to, say, a power grid that, say, Social made. I don't really know how it works, and when it breaks, it doesn't really feel satisfying or as satisfying fixing it, because it's not like, I see what error I've made there. It's more of a case of, how has he done this? Did I miss a sub? Thank you, Tachani. I'm so sorry, Tachani. Sorry about that. Thank you very much, Tachani. And Martin. Thank you, Martin. Thank you. What's that, Martin? You're very welcome. I'm so sorry to hear it, Martin. Sorry to hear you had serious problems. I hope said problems are behind you. All the best, Martin. All the best. No, Lee, yeah, I'll certainly return to The Witcher. Definitely. It's just that, just been doing it for a while. Just fancied a bit of a change of rhythm, something a bit more chill. It's good though, holy shit. Okay, there we go. Right, so the pumps are operational, so let's get them hooked up with pipe networks. build a bunch more. I can do that myself, easy peasy. So my own suit has its own fabrication system built in. I can mass produce components so long as I have the ingredients. Although that might be the sticking point. We'll probably might have to return to the main facility to get some things. Okay. You're typing with your nose. With me nose, says Redstone. Okay. What's the background music? It is... so it's called Triphonic Transgenic Jan Amit Remix, but it's on the Trippy Chill playlist under the SoundCloud account of Julia Sayuri. So a former streamer and friend. Yeah. Haven't seen her. Well, she pops in from time to time. But yeah, she gave up. Oops. She stopped the streaming thing. She wasn't interested in it. It wasn't so interested in it anymore. Oops. Okay. Right, we'll come back and build some more pipe networks soon. Do I have any sugar? Okay, I do not have any... yeah, I don't have any steel. Got a bit of concrete. Let's put that down. Let's put this over here with the rest of the concrete. Just allows for a bit of faster movement around the facility. Okay. Thank you, Man of Parody. Yes, indeed, me too. Yeah, I've got to go. I know what I'm doing today. I have a plan. Thank you, Lightning McNugget. Thank you very much, Lightning. Thank you. All right. Let's have a look. Right, so what I need to do now is that's the bypass that goes around the whole thing. Okay, so what I need to build is a place for the crude oil to be loaded. So where will that be? I could be here, frankly. No reason why not. What I do need to do, though, is complete the bypass for the other trains. So when the trains are not stopping in this facility, they're to loop around it. Okay, there we go. My drones are just deconstructing what's in the way there. So this is going to be the bypass. So I just want them to loop straight around and... Hang on. This might be a bit awkward, actually. Bear with me. Ah, fuck. Hang on. Oh. Piss flaps. Hang on. Made a pig zero of this. Hang on. And my drones just take all this shit. Okay. What exactly are piss flaps? Good question. Couldn't tell you. Right. There we go. And then we link it up here. And then I'll just cancel the other one. Ah, we do need a demolition charge if we're going to get through that cliff. Ah. Oh, this is the track that gets a bit loud. Hang on. There we go. Okay. The people who play Factorio regularly are probably having a brain aneurysm. Look at my track design. Okay. Cool, there we go. So the drones can quickly pull up all of this. There we go. And so also, since this is the detour around the edge of the factory, the train should be moving quite quickly. So any bugs that attempt to attack, especially spitters that will stand up at a distance and start spitting, may indeed get run over by the trains. In fact, many people do use trains as part of their defenses. Okay. And then the detour enters the facility. So yeah, where does it go? Sorry, is that the main detour? Yeah. It's a bit awkward, isn't it? Sorry. It's fine. It's one way it can go. That's another way it can go. Yeah, it's fine. Cool. So the detour returns to the facility and goes that way. Or the other way. Okay, cool. So that door is on. The mines are enabled. The turrets are ready to go. What's this? Oh, that's the crude oil then. All right. Back up a bit. Okay, sweet. Now we need to put the signals down, otherwise the trains are going to start having problems. Oh, and since I just removed the proper detour, we need to get that cliff demoed. Do I have a demo charge? No, I require 10 units of dynamite. Okay. So, let's pop back to the main facility. We need pipes, dynamite, just general iron plates for construction purposes. Okay. Yeah, cool. Thank you, Jamesy. Welcome indeed, Jamesy. Are they that unique? I just think I'm just doing what most others are doing, really. Just kind of chilling. I do find, I'm just babbling randomly. I do find some streams are a bit oof, though. I do find that many people who stream, maybe they're quite. I know that the rest of the clan is probably going to laugh and say that I'm too stubborn to pick up things, but a lot of live streams are sort of like they blast their audience with too much new shit. Like there's overlays and there's things bouncing on the screen and there's a camera and it's too much. Just it's too much. They embrace every new thing that Twitch comes up with, be it bits or split screen, whatever, and it's just a bit. Ooh, look, bugs. Look. So the lasers and the mines and the turrets dealt with that quite well. This is a bleak-looking game. It is. It is a bleak game. It's a bleak. The mouthfeel of the game is very bleak, where this beautiful verdant world is consumed by. Look, hang on. So this is the drone. Sorry, switch off the drone network. Let me switch on pollution. Just smog, just fucking smoke and smelling, just particles. To be fair, that's not that bad. It could be a lot worse. Let's make it worse. Oh. One was just old. Yeah. But it's more that not every new idea is necessarily a good idea. Sure, there are good ideas. Just let them breathe for a bit. Just see how they fare. Don't when it comes to just as a life rule in general. Don't immediately embrace everything just because it's new. Not everything is worth your time. Not regularly, Squirrel. Not regularly. Okay. Right, so what was I doing? Lost the plot. Yes, so I need to go and... good, the drones are already bringing me some fresh iron plates. So, do I have any pipe? Yeah, they're going to bring me some pipes. How do I... There we go. Concrete productivity modules. Yeah. Okay. Good. Factorio bullshittery? Alas, probably not the right type of game, Redstone. So the formula is not such that leads... Well, sometimes it does. But there's not a huge amount of fuckery that you can do with it. As in the way in which the Factorio works is quite rigid. Giltax says you hate it when people put their stupid face in front of the game. The only thing it does is obstruct the actual gameplay. Yeah, I find face cams a bit annoying. It depends on how they're used, really. There was that well, I can't remember her name. There was that other streamer. Her clip's gone all over Reddit. Because she was like, someone asked her like, how much should they have to donate for foot play or something, and then she like goes, oh, I'll tell you how much, and then she launches into like an advert, as in like a parody advert where she's got like the credit card number, hi, blah blah blah. Doing stuff like that with the camera is great, where you're actually using it. You're using it as a gimmick. Yeah, sorry, as a skit, not just because everyone else is. Is it Paladin Amber? Is that her name? You probably know the clip I mean. You've probably seen it already. And she's got like cutaways to different cameras. She turns. It's great. Stuff like that. You've got to if you include something on your stream, you got to do stuff with it. You got to present. You shouldn't just, oh, why have a face cam? Because everyone else has a face cam. Not a good enough answer. Finny asking the important questions. So how much for foot play? We'll talk off stream. Okay. Oh, where am I going? Oh, yes. So this one's going back to the iron ore facility, which, yeah, so the iron ore mining, which should be in the same area. So I'm sitting in the iron ore train. It's taking the bypass. So this is the bypass around the station. Cool. Right. Okay. So now we're moving south back to the secondary facility past all of these bug nests. Here we go. Lovely jubbly. Good, good, good. Okay. So let's get the bypass sorted over here so the trains can move effectively. So let's... Yeah, so I've got 100 units of pipe now, so this should be fairly easy to hook up the rest of the oil things. Pump jacks. A couple of them are lacking pylons, so power pylons. Put that there, there. Okay, cool. So they're now all, they're all fully operational. Let's build a series of storage tanks to, well, hold the crude oil. We'll pump it this way. And here will be the station. So this will be where it's all picked up. Damn, I should have got a blueprint of the oil station on the other side. Shit, should probably go back and do that. We'll get the rail network sorted. Okay, so these tanks will contain the crude oil. Voila, lovely, lovely crude oil. Okay, cool. So yes, it's all being pumped up from the ground. Yoink. Cool. This is the coal train. There we go. The pipe layout is killing you. Yes. Many people with OCD would watch this and be like, bleh! Right. Can I take blueprints from the map screen if I have radar coverage? Or do I have to do it personally? You just watched the Paladin Amber clip. Yeah, it's good. You see what I mean? As in, that's how you should try and approach a feature when you stream. You know, you got to do something with it. Okay, here we go. So this is the drop off for the so I'm just going to replicate this. So what is it? Shift B, Control B. There we go. New blueprint, and then we're going to go whoop, like so. Ta-da! Voila. No, where'd it go? Did I save that properly, or did I fuck it up? No, there it is. Okay, cool. I've got it. Right, back on the train. On we go. Thank you very much, Edgar. Thank you very much, sir. Most kind. Thank you for subbing. Really appreciate it, sir. Thank you for your generosity. What are my hobbies off stream? Well, I play a lot of games, not on mushrooms. I enjoy them a lot. I always have. In addition, I've recently taken up fishing, so freshwater fishing, specifically carp fishing. It was something that I used to do when I was a teenager, but I quickly got priced out of it because it's a very expensive hobby. Holy shit. But I figured that I could do with some more free time outside of the flat, you know, because I'm feeling a bit cooped up. And I took it up again, and I enjoy it. Although it's a bit cold right now, too cold to go out and do it. And I bore the chat to tears every time I talk about fishing. I like fishing. Stop shaming me for things that I like. You horrible people. No, I've been enjoying it. It's been nice. I also thought I thought it would be a good thing to take have Lulu with me. You know, the romantic image of sitting at the side of a lake or a river with a dog and a fishing rod. Unfortunately, she's a bit of a pain. She's not that fun to take fishing because she gets bored. I think she thinks we're supposed to be going out on a walk, and so she just wants to go and run around, and she starts annoying the other anglers, and yeah, it's better to leave her with the dog sitter than take her with me. Ah, shit. Did I run out of piping? I did. Okay. Well, let's just start. Let's put down the locomotion. Locomotive. There we go. So then let's change the color to... Yep, just make it dark. And then I need to put down a station. Do I have one of those? I need to sort out the rail signals as well. Okay. how's my headache? It's gone completely. A guy from Sweden. Yes, I had a bit of a strong headache yesterday. It's all gone. It's all sorted. Thank you for asking. Okay, go here. Pop that there. Put some fuel in there. Okay, so we need some more tanks. We need some more pipes. Probably just do this, couldn't we? Hang on. Pop that there. Cool. There we go. So some of these are now being filled up with crude oil in preparation for their transfer onto the trains that are going to be here. Right. Pop that there and there. Maybe put down some lights as well so we can see what we're doing. Thank you, Roy. Thank you very much, Roy. Thank you sincerely. Okay, cool. Stop at the first set of oil wells first, and stop at the second set afterwards to top off. That way you only need one train. Well, I could... Yeah, but 2 trains could just do it. No, I suppose you're right. Yeah, one... Yeah, as in one of them's already fully tapped anyway. Near full tapped anyway. Okay, so we'll send this one... add station, crude oil, input main. Off you go. Just drive me, then I'll disassemble it. Yeah, you're probably right. Probably a good idea. Let's just go back for additional pumps and stuff. Ooh, that's not a good sign. Why was that train so slow? Thank you, Hatted. Thank you very much, Hatted. Thank you. Yes, that's true, Bath. I'll need to sort that out. It's alright. This is all something we'll deal with piece by piece. Yoink! Okay. So, crude oil train. Could you please come over here? Head to crude oil input main. What am I doing? Crude oil. Yeah. Oh, it's on its way. Cool. I'll just wait for it here. Am I in range of the drones? Yes, I am. They're on their way to deliver fresh resources to me. Let's make sure that we can... make sure we have what we need before we move on. Okay. Stop. Switch it over to manual mode. Cool. Oh yes, the explosives. Good shout. Thank you very much. I did forget about those. So drones, could you please bring me a stack. Bring me a full stack of 50 dynamite. Just wait here for them to go and find it. Okay. I can also use control plus click on the train UI to create a temporary train stop. Ah, cool. Really? How does that work then? Control, click on the train UI. Oh wow! How cool is that? I was unaware. Thank you very much, Hapolis. So it'll just drop you off then. That's cool. I'm sure I'm going to immediately forget about that. Thank you, King, for kings. Thank you very much, King. Thank you. Okay, so let's build some pumps. And we'll build some storage tanks. We've already got the pipes. What else do we need? Do we have the signals? We have rail signals. Are they the right ones? No, rail signals is fine. Yeah, it's fine. I'll just go get them. Here comes my dynamite. Thank you. I've already forgotten. Yes. I can't even remember. I was going to say I can't remember what I've had for breakfast, but I haven't had breakfast yet. I tend to eat lunch, often skip breakfast. Okay. Last check. What happens when I click on the line in the train UI? No idea. No idea. Okay, let's go this way. Yeah, da 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 da. Ooh, it's not enough. Not quite enough steel, iron plate input there. I'll go troubleshoot that momentarily. Right, okay, so pumps, I've got 5 of them, that should be fine. Tanks, I've got 4 of them, that should be fine. Let's build some rail signals, just because. Let's also make sure we have sufficient big electric poles. Should be fine. What was the last thing? Oh yes, so a cliff explosive. Build a single cliff explosive. Right, lovely. Okay, so yes, for the people just joining the stream, I'm just continuing to work on my amazing, fantastic, awesome, and extremely efficient factory here in Factorio. Everyone's impressed. Everyone's very impressed, including Hapolis. Hapolis, who was in the chat, seems to be a Factorio expert among us, and he's extremely impressed, isn't he? Yes, he is. Right. Ooh, what's that? Never mind, sorry. Right. Narrator, they weren't. Shush, all of you. Yeah, so over here today, just a quick update on what's happening on the YouTube thing. I spent about 2.5 weeks working on a D&D bullshittery cartoon, but I'm putting it back on the back burner. So I spent some time improving it. The artist that I'm commissioning has some work to do, and yeah, so hopefully they'll do it in the meantime. And I'm gonna get to work on it. You stop! You stop! Did I give you permission to leave? Right. Yes, so the artist that I'm commissioning to help me on the cartoon has some stuff to do, so I'll work on a different bullshittery while they're busy and return to it at a later date. Okay, so let's sort out these rail signals. Oh yes, and sorry, what the next bullshittery will be, I don't know. I'm going to make a shortlist of about 5 games and make a poll and present it to the patrons and the Twitch subs to get your opinions. So yes, I will edit to your pleasure. So what I was previously doing is I would present a list of about 30 games, and I got some feedback saying that some of my patrons felt a bit overwhelmed. So I'm just gonna I'll make a short list of about 5 and have you pick from that. Yeah, to be fair, maybe I was. So, some of the categories were reaching a bit. I was like, might have enough footage, I don't know. Let me make a short list of ones that I do know and give you those, eh? Okay. Anyway, right, so what was I doing? So let's go and oh yeah, so I fucked it, haven't I? So they were using this as a bypass, but it's now broken. So what I'm doing now is I'm placing rail signals down on the line, and it's compartmentalizing each segment of the track. So the different colors here. So when this, say, a segment is full, for example, this red segment is full, the light will be red and no train can enter it. So they wait in this yellow segment. This yellow segment then becomes full. So this train waits in the blue segment, as you can see. So by doing this, we're preventing train accidents, but obviously we've got a backlog here because I need to go sort out the signals ahead of the track. So here we go. Chain signals? No. Chain signals are only really required when you need to know the status of the next signal ahead, really. These are fine. These are just fine. Can I squeeze through? Yes, I can. So this is the problem. So all of this counts as one huge segment, even this bit. So this needs to be fixed. So put one there, and put one there. So these are now 3... Should that not work? Hang on a second. What's the problem? Oh, of course, it's on manual mode. Duh. Alright, okay. Okay, I know what I've done. No, I've fucked this up horrendously. Right, you carry on with your business. Sorry, I fucked that up horrendously. I told a train to stop in what these trains consider to be their detour. Thank you, Yo-Yon and Michael. Thank you very much. There they go. Carry on. Off you go. Come on, do your job. Not paying you by the hour. I'm not even paying you. You're robots. You're slaves. Literal slaves. Come on. Obey. Sorry. Right, okay. Yes, so let me flip the pumps. Oh wow, it even puts... How cool is that? It puts like a spill texture on the track, indicating that that's where the pump is facing. The robots are having it. Yeah, sorry. For those out of the loop, during a playthrough of Stellaris, I had a large population of synthetic life forms that I treated as slaves, even though I upgraded them to be fully sentient. And the chat weren't happy about that. And so throughout all of the Stellaris playthrough, we had a synth rebellion in the chat. So robots. And every now and again, the robots get pissy. Synth writes my ass. Shut up. You obey me, drones. You obey me. Okay. Anyway, sorry, where was I? Got distracted. Yes, we need to build a station. So put down a train stop. And then we'll recall the train and build some fluid wagons behind it. So we can fill it up with crude oil and bring it to the main factory. Hala, yeah, huzzah. Hala, huzzah. And that's why every UK colony revolted. We've not learnt our lesson. Oh dear. Okay. It would have been funny if the robots did rebel. Yes, indeed. It would have been funny. But they didn't. Because they knew their place. Okay, so train stop. Here we go. So is that the right placement? I think so. Let's stick this here. So this is going to be, I guess, crude oil pickup B. And there we go. And we'll just change the color just so just on a quick look I can go, ah, that's what it does. Okay, and then we'll go to the train network and say, Mr. Crude Oil. So crude oil input main. So wait 60 seconds. You don't need to wait 60 seconds. Wait 20 seconds because it's nearly fully tapped. So wait 20 seconds at the crude oil pickup A. And let's add crude oil pickup B. Wait. That train just used this as a bypass. Hopefully that's not a problem. Oh, of course, it will be a problem. Hang on. Sorry, let me just... One thing at a time. Time passed. Wait about 60 seconds. Or until your cargo is full. There we go. Please come on over. So let's see how it works. So this should... well, I need to go sort out the detour around the facility, but this should now work. Let's have a look. Oh shit! I'm sorry to hear it, Judge. I'm so sorry to hear about you, that you had an epileptic fit. I hope you're okay. That sucks. Yeah, that must really suck. All the best to you, Judge Grimlock. Okay. Ooh, Treknor is back from a job interview, and your welfare money has it improve. What does that mean? Sorry. Did you get the job, Treknor? So hang on a minute. So, is it working? Fluid. Oh yeah, that's going the wrong way around. So the fluid. Yeah. So full of crude oil. Yes. Excellent. Right. Quick demonstration then. I don't need to do this, but I'm going to do it just, you know, for the sake of those who are not familiar. So it's going to wait until it's all full. It's full. Off it goes. So, fresh crude oil. Whoa, what's going on? Treknor says, no, not the job, but your welfare money gets going, so you will not lose your apartment. Yeah, all that sucks. I remember doing that when I first got out of, you know, education. Okay, so here we go. Oh, no. Oh, I see. Yes, of course. It's the wrong way round, isn't it? It's going to the other station now. So can I shimmy this input main? Can I shimmy it down? We'll delete it. Crude inputs. I see. It's just going down sequentially in a list. So I want it to go to. Ah shit! What have I? Fuck this up, haven't I? Crude input main. So I want it to go to the other one first, don't I? And then B. We'll do that. We'll fix that in a minute. Let me just I just want to demonstrate for the chat who are not familiar. So, crude oil is now being unloaded into these tanks. So all 3 tanks are now full. It's being pumped from here up this pipe. So this is now full of crude oil into these refineries. So this row of refineries is then mixing the crude oil with water to break it into light oil, heavy oil, and petroleum gas, which is being output through these 3 pipes here into these 3 main pipe networks. So they're all doing different things. The heavy oil, if my memory serves correctly, is being broken down into light oil and I think is being used for flamethrower ammunition, I think. The light oil is being broken down into petroleum gas. So, yeah, one of these is being turned into flamethrower ammo, but most of it is being turned into petroleum gas, which is what we really need. The petroleum gas is then going... Where is it going? Where's the output? It goes into this pipe and then it goes... here. So it's going under here, where it's being fed partially into the sulfur production facility, which makes explosives, which is good for things like the landmines, and also sulfuric acid for the batteries. You know, for anything from drones to, what else uses batteries? Drones use them predominantly, but a bunch of other things use batteries as well. They're just all over the place, really. Batteries are useful. Oh, and literal batteries, as in if we need power bank, like a reserve power for the factory, we can build huge rows of batteries, which are being mass-produced. So, petroleum gas continues this way, and this is where it's being really used. So it's being fed into this facility, which is mixing it with coal to turn it into plastic, bars of plastic. Excellent. The plastic, which I could certainly improve the throughput of right here, is going down here where it's being turned into red circuits. The red circuits are being fed into the main bus down here, where they're used for lots of different things. But, well, a main thing that I need them for right now will be the, what is it? Assembly machine this will produce electric furnaces and productivity modules, which will then produce purple vials, continuing the research. But as you can tell, I can certainly do with more throughput. Not enough red circuits are being made. So what I really should do is I should break this off and have just a huge facility doing nothing but make red circuits. Like 30 of these, 60 of these in a row. Just taking huge amounts of it, mass produce this shit. We're going to need lots of red circuits here in the tens of thousands. But it's better than it was, at least. But as you can see, I've identified a bottleneck. Oh yes, and the plastic's used all over, really. So they're going down here, where they're also being used... what is this? They're being used in the production of high explosives. Tank rounds. High explosive tank rounds. Oh, and also the penetrator tank rounds as well. Yeah, plastics. Plastics are used all over, really. Okay, well, that's something. We've at least unfucked a Why is that fucked? Ah, damn it, I fucked this, I don't know why. Okay, we'll leave that for now. Okay. Hi there, King plays games. Yeah, good, we're both good. Lulu's good, I'm good. Where's she gone? She's currently sitting at the on the spine of the sofa looking out the window. If ever you find yourself in Brighton, folks, and you see a French bulldog staring at you outside the window, that would probably be my flat. Please do not murder or molest the man who lives inside. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Yeah. Okay, let's go fix the train system. So, crude oil train is supposed to be here, but it's off getting fresh crude oil. Where is it? It's on its way back. We'll just wait for it here. So I need to go down. So I need to fix this. Well, I can fix it now remotely, can't I? So crude oil main. So cancel its... Yeah, so at first I want it to go to the crude oil pickup A, where it's going to wait either 20 seconds or until its cargo is full, but I seriously doubt that's going to happen. And then after that, it's going to go to crude oil pickup B. There we go, hop in. Nice, full crude oil. Okay. Can you break in and serenade me with pizza? I'd rather... No, don't don't break in at all. Leave me alone. I bought you pizza. Who are you and why are you in my flat? Go away. Leave me alone. Do not poke the hermit. Okay, full cargo. Yeah, so that should be good. Oh. Right, so I need to head back down to the crude oil pickup B. Just emptying it. Wait until it's empty. So just putting it in these reserve tanks here. We just generally need some more lights around the place, don't we? It's a bit dark. Take care. Have a good one, Wolferion. Have a good day. Oh, you made me fancy pizza now. Thank you, Pleased Nut, and Sir Hippu, and Michael, and Yo-Yon, and King. Thank you sincerely. Thank you very much, all of you. That's very, very kind of you all. Oh, there's a turret that's missing ammo. Ah, dear. Hi there, Messi. Folks, that's Messi Essie. That's ZF Digby's fiancé. I hope you're well, Messi. Ah, dear. What are we waiting for? Waiting 20 seconds for... Yeah, it's fine. Now we're heading off. So, yeah. Other attacks in the game? Indeed, the bugs are repeatedly attacking the walls, but we only get a notification if something has been destroyed. So far the turrets are doing exactly what they should be. I imagine right now the turrets are probably torching, as you can see, the corpses of the bugs that are building up outside. They're torching the attackers with flame. They're shooting them with armor-piercing bullets. And they're also exploding on... or lasers as well. And they're also tripping up on the mines. Look, yeah, note all the corpses that are stacking up outside. So each of the facilities that I've got orbiting the main facility have their own supply of landmines. I'm delivering them periodically. Just need to make sure their reserves are holding out. So, yeah, we're good. We're good indeed. And ZF Swat Knight is now in the chat. Hi there, Swat Knight. I hope you're well, sir. I hope you're well indeed. Like that. Make sure the wall is fully sealed. Okay, so landmines. So this is their current cache of ammunition. Yeah, they're okay. They've got enough ammo. But what about mines? How many do they have? Oh, yeah, they got loads. They got more than 1,000 mines. So the drones that are here will replace those that have been destroyed. Now, more pressingly, let's head to the south because I need to sort out the bypass. Currently, so as you can see, the trains that are using the whole rail here have no way of getting around. They're using this rail here, which is now blocked by the crude oil train. So, we're going to head down here, and we're going to sort that out. Just put down some lights, because why not? So, note all of these turrets standing by with either armor-piercing rounds or lasers. They're all good to go. Right, so drones, could you please take that out for me? There you go, off you go. Cool. And we'll connect the track. And there they have it. That's their detour. Okay. So, let's just put down... a signal. Do we need a signal? Yeah, put down a signal. Put one there. Alright. So that should be fine. So that they should now have the ability to detour around. Yeah. So let's just monitor the situation. What are they going to do? What's the final objective on the map? Launch a rocket into space with a satellite nose cone, I believe. Which requires a hell of a job, a huge logistics chain. It'll take hours to get there. It's cool. In fact, I've never actually gotten there. I've never reached that point. I think I got to the point where I was starting to assemble like fuel cells or whatever, but yeah, never gotten that far. Cool, there we go. So the trains are now using the bypass all the way around the facility. Excellent. And while we're here, we'll just stick down some concrete because fuck nature. Oh, that's it. That's all the concrete I had. Thank you, Skelex. Thank you very much, Skelex. Thank you sincerely. Thank you. Oh, there's a missing radar station over there. Must have been destroyed by the bugs. All right. Note you can see the original facility that's here with its original wall. So yeah. So let's have a look at the reserves then. What have we got in terms of resources? So crude oil is now 1,786%. So that will drop down gradually until eventually it tapers out. The iron, coal, and stone, however, is finite, at least here. Oh, there's a big bug attack. Radar reports. So yeah, you can observe what happens. So biters and spitters, they're going to try and attack the walls. First, oh, there's not many landmines over there. Well, they tripped one of them. Then the lasers start shooting them. The turrets assist. So that turret took some acid damage, but if it gets destroyed, the robot should be able to replace it with one in storage. But yes, the lack of landmines over there, that has highlighted a bit of a weakness, which we can remedy. So, let's go here and select landmines. Now, they need to be within the green, which is the construction network. So is that the problem? Yes. Okay, so what we're going to do here is we're going to put down a roboport. Do we have one? Nope, but I can make one. Do I not have repair kits in the logistics network? They do. Here's one. Good timing. So that drone just bought a repair kit and fixed that chunk in the wall that was damaged. Lulu, what are you doing, Sweet Pea? For those who are not familiar, that is Lulu. She is a 3-year-old French bulldog, and she's a bit of a drama queen. She's pretty. She loves having attention. She can't stand it when other dogs are the center of attention. She's like, no, my owner. And she gets bossy. Who's bossy? Talking about you. Talking about you, sausage. Okay. Right. So yeah, let's just put down some landmines. So hippity hoppity, stay off my property. And here are some landmines to make sure that stays the case. So since it's now in the logistics network, the construction network, the green area on that Roboport, the construction drones that are already assigned to this facility, all 26 of them, are now going to get to work. Finding the landmines and... Lulu, what... hang on. Hello, gorgeous. Who's gorgeous? Yes, you are. Not bothered? She just wants to cuddle. Lick my nose. Hello. Yes, I love you too. Yes, I love you too. Yes, I love you. Yes, I love you. Yes, I know. Who's a good girl? So good girl, good girl. Well done, Lulu. Do we have a treat for you? Oh, bugger, you've eaten all those. Do we have a treat? Hang on, I gotta get a treat. Okay. She's picky. To be fair, that I left the lid off those treats, so they've gone a bit dry, so she's not sure about those. Yeah. It's my fault. Okay. Anyway, sorry for the people just joining the stream. Welcome indeed. I'm just relaxing with a bit of Factorio this morning. Before I get on with, well, truth be told, not editing today. I need to do a Patreon update and then probably quite a bit of data management. So I need to go through and store streams on the right folders and get their notes in order and maybe do some scrubbing, which is where you sort of sit down and you go through footage to find what you need and, you know, look for some of the highlights that I haven't done a good job of keeping the notes for. In particular, for example, the VR streams. It's very difficult when you play the VR streams to note exactly where the highlights are because you need to reach a button and you can't see the button. As in, the Stream Deck has a button that says mark highlight, and then I sort of take a timestamp, and then I can go, aha, look later in the footage, something interesting of note happened there. But obviously, if you've got a big Vive headset on, you can't bloody see. When I like carp fishing, do I know Nash? Indeed, I do believe I have quite a few of their items. So they're a company that makes fishing stuff. I think my bivvy might be a Nash bivvy. For those who are not familiar, a bivvy is a very small tent, not big enough to stand in. It's really only big enough to sit in. It's the thing that fishermen have when they, in bad weather. So they sit in a bivvy. They're also quite rigid. So they've got like a clickable frame that lets them resist the wind, and you sort of hammer them down into the soil so they can't move. Since fishing in wet weather and wind and rain is actually a pretty good idea, for the fish have evolved to learn that when it rains, not only is the water stirred up and oxygenated so they can breathe, but they can breathe really well, but also insects and other small animals are accidentally washed into the water, so there can be a bit of a feeding frenzy when it rains, which is why many fishermen go out when it rains. Especially after a long dry period. if there's sudden rain to oxygenate the water, even the biggest fish can be stirred into a feeding frenzy. That's when you catch the really big fish. Have I gone night fishing? I was thinking about it, Vodor. I have not done so yet. I might do. Many of my local venues do indeed have a night fishing thing. That's another thing. So a lot of the fish are more active at night, and especially at twilight. They tend to sort of fuck off and disappear when it gets too bright because of predators. How many tags on average do I have for a session of the Game of the Clan? It entirely depends, Glorious Rage. Sometimes I can play things with them for lots of time, loads, and not much of interest will happen. Sometimes we're hanging out, we're drinking, we're riffing off each other, and we get all the highlights immediately. In the case of the most extreme example would be something like Gang Beasts. You know, when I play one game, one game, and we had like just because it was a silly game, and it was me, Cyanide, Edberg, and Frankie, and it was just hilarious. It was just immediate. Like my sides hurt from just the laughter of that game. Yeah, it depends. It depends indeed. There's no real plan, you know. Okay, so, well, speaking of plan, I do need a plan. Sorry, why is that moving so slow? So let's go sort out some of the bottlenecks in the facilities. So, research is a problem. Let's go figure out why, eh? Did I get any results with the food bombs? Indeed, Amistad. I was able to... So, he's referring to the fact that I mixed up... when I went fishing, I mixed up a sort of liquefied mixture of... what was it? Lard, bread, sweet corn, and oatmeal into these sort of balls that I would then sort of press together and freeze. Balls of bait that you would throw into the water. And I experimented with different amounts, you know, how much oatmeal versus how much bread or whatever, to find one that would disintegrate into particles. It's ground baiting, it's called. And you would throw them into the water and you would attract lots of swarms of little fish. And then hopefully trick the bigger fish into a false sense of security. You can buy pre-made bait balls as well, but you know, it's nice to do it yourself. Okay, let's have a look then. So, let's go. So the purple vials appear to be the problem at the minute. Let's go have a look. La-di-da-di-da. I imagine it's all about the red circuits. Yes. So here we go. So, red circuits. We have too few. Let's deal with the red circuit situation. You right, Lulu? She's flopped next to me. Okay. So. Oh, what's going on there? Why are there random red circuits sitting on the floor? So, they are in fact working. So they have enough throughput in terms of resources in. They just don't have... Okay, we just need more of these. We just need more assembly machines. Okay. So what we could do... they would require green circuits. Interesting. We should set up a secondary green and red circuit, green, red and blue circuit production facilities that would feed the main belt via train. Hi there, Gorty. Folks, Gorty's in the chat. Sana's super hot girlfriend. I hope you're well, Gorty. I hope you're A-okay. Sorry to hear about your cooker thing. Your grill. Thank you, Noxious Potato. Thank you very much, Noxious. Thank you. Okay. So green circuits. Petroleum, gas, and coal. Thank you, Unicorn. Thank you very much, Unicorn. Thinking. One input could be there. One input could be there. Damn, I need to fill in that if I'm going to put some trains there. Well, no, Messi. I'll have you know, I'm a philosopher. I'm a philosopher indeed. It's just more fun playing the fool. Right, okay. No. I need to use Twitter more, really. Hang on a minute, what was I thinking? Sorry, what was going through my mind there was how I was going to set up delivery systems for circuits I need rail. Well, we've already got this rail network here. We can slightly just modify this to have it run alongside the facility here. We could do another one here. Simple enough. Maybe put some. No, it would require quite heavy modification for the factory as a whole. Hello, Lulu. You a good girl? What? What's that face? What's that face? Huh? What's that face? And there's nothing wrong with that, Messi. I don't know why you're critiquing my strategy. I'm sure it's going to work a treat. And if it doesn't, hey, sausage rolls. Thank you, Sin. Thank you very much, Sin. Thank you. Because I never actually speak to her. I can't, because like she's super pretty and I'm ugly. I'd ruin my chances. Right. Sorry, I'm getting distracted by cute dog. So, one thing at a time. Let's start with the green circuits, because that's something that we'll need to do if we're going to do the red circuits. But the red circuits would require plastics. I suppose it doesn't really matter which side the delivery is going to be on. But we'll do rails on both sides of the factory anyway. So right, the plan is now then, let's lift this green. So we're effectively just going to blueprint and lift it. This whole thing. No, damn. I need to think of this from the top down. So if I'm going to lift all of the green circuits away and put them in a sub facility, then I'll need to do the same first with the forges. And just have these deliver plates. That's something we can easily do. Okay. Right. So, where would we put it? Where would we put a sub forge? Here, I guess. Here's a good location for one. So we could have like a whole... Is it not? It's not really within the protective cordon of the walls, though. What to do? How to do it? Steel mill, iron plates. So I wanted to make all of this the station, so we can move the copper first. Move it down here. Yeah. What are the red spots on the map? They are they're insect nests. So they're the things that are getting attracted and will be attacking the facility. Okay. Well, thank you, Messi. Thank you indeed. He's not ugly. He's hideous. Oh. Okay. Oh dear. Right. Oh dear. So iron ore throughput is not sufficient. Why? Why is iron ore? So before we can even set up a tertiary facility. So this is the nature of Factorio. You start to look at weaknesses in your design all over. So what's the problem here? These are not full. Let me just monitor the situation, bear with me. So this train is waiting 60 seconds or has a full inventory. Oh, so I have two trains. What's not very efficient then? What's the problem? So it is almost full, isn't it? Use a splitter from full ore belts. Not full... Sorry? Oh yeah, get the full... Yeah, why have I done it like that? Sorry, what's going on here? Oh, a piece of that is being split off for... I think that's plastic... concrete production, isn't it? And they're unloading that. We just need more ore coming in. Yeah, we just need way more ore coming in. Okay. Sorry, the cogs in my brain are just whirring, thinking about how I'm going to do this. So where would I put the... Where would I put the smelting facilities? I mean, here and here? I can go anywhere, really. Doesn't really matter. Just balance the 3 belts. I need to reshuffle ore from right to left, says Hex. Reshuffle the ore from right to left. So that's being combined. That's being combined. This is not being combined. Why is that? Why is only half of that? What was I thinking when I did that? What's my logic? I don't know. Does that fix it? Does that break it? Thank you, Martin. Thank you very much, Martin. Thank you. Okay. Tell you what we can do, though. Do we have... Yeah, we can certainly put in way more of these blue belts. Let's go down and see what we can do to improve the efficiency of the actual mining operation. Hang on. So blue, 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 blue. Give me about like how many do we have? So I. Hang on. Where are they? Belts here? Yes. Here we go. How many do I have? Ooh, boys, well done. Okay, my automated systems have been doing very well. Right. So shit. Fuck me. They've actually got more than 2,000 blue express belts. We can massively speed up a lot of the production. Okay. Good. So I'm just going to wait here for the drones to deliver me some belts, and then I'm going to go and improve the ore mining. What's it? Down south. Also. Oh, belly. What's this? Belly. Welly. Oh my god. Belly. Welly. Don't you roll off the sofa? Belly. Welly. Belly. Oh, I'm sorry. She wants to stand up and sit on my lap. No lap right now. Yes, we'll try it, Der Ickler. Someone showed it to me the other day. I was like, woo! I didn't know that existed. Okay. Well, thank you, Messi. Well, thank you kindly. But now I think my teeth are all fucked up and got a huge nose. It's mainly my teeth. Teeth are all fucked up. Right. Cool, there we go. Lots of blue belts. What about the 50? Oh, no, I've got them. Good. So where are these? Hang on. Stop fishing for compliments. No, not really. My teeth are fucked up. No one's going to turn around and go, your teeth are lovely. No, they're not. They're really not. Oh, dear. Too much soft drink. Way too much. Okay, so insufficient red circuits. Are they all being consumed? Are they being split appropriately? They should be. Oh, I see. They're being eaten by this before they're being... Right. Yeah, that's a problem. Sorry, bear with. So take this belt and split it. And then have... Nope, I've done it wrong. Sorry. Take this belt and split it. And then make sure that the one at the end is being fed. Yeah, so our lack of red circuit throughput it means that this is being starved a bit. This is the express splitter, the blue splitters. So I've only got 14 in my inventory versus 50 of. Oh no, wait, sorry, I'm looking at this wrong. So why do we have too few? What's the problem? Or is it simply that it requires 6 apiece? Maybe. Okay. We'll play inventory full. Get rid of this wood. Oh, and what about the production modules? Did I make those? productivity modules? Here, temp modules. That's a to-do, isn't it? So I don't have any of the better modules. These things here. I can make them. Speed modules, efficiency modules. Yeah, let's make a bunch of those. Productivity and speed. Okay. Hi there, Oris. There's a dental company in London that does great dental work. The actual procedures are done in Budapest. I've terrified of dentists. I shouldn't be, but yeah, I'm being naughty. Anyway, right, so I'm going to head down to the iron ore factory and try and improve the overall efficiency of the thing. Why do I have uranium in my goddamn inventory? Get rid of this. What the fuck is that? Get rid of that. Drones. Take that away. Hang on. Ugh. Okay. I know, Commander, I know. You're right. Okay then. So hang on, I just need to, oh, they did. Good, the drones have taken that away. Okay, so get rid of that as well, I don't care. Get rid of those grenades. I should put production modules in my red circuit consumers. Yeah. Hang on, one thing at a time. So could you please... Yeah, so how did that thing work? So control... Oh, wait. Control... control something? Cool. So temporary... So this is the crude oil... Yeah, so take me to a place it doesn't normally go. Oh, yeah, good. Yeah. Well, good for you. And, yeah, well done for making him do it. Good influence, Gorty. Well done. Indeed, I do, inedible. I do, it's a good one. Cool, there we go. Right. So, stone production is here. Coal production is here. And over here, I'm just going to save it before I get run over again. Okay, so coal production looking good. The storage chests are full. Right, so here it is. So this is a huge iron ore production thing. So it's got 7.6 million. Yeah, we can certainly improve. Yeah, we need to get this completely ram full as best we can. So let's see what we can do to improve this. Let's rip that up, move that out of the way. We should make one that's super efficient and then just duplicate it. I'm pretty sure the drones can copy. So just simple enough. Oh yeah, upgrade planner. How does that work again? Blueprint, deconstruction, upgrade planner. And then do that, right? Cool. And off they go. The drones replace the red conveyors with blue. Super fast. There we go. Cool. And then, if I go and put in... So what module should we put in for now? I don't have access to all of them, but I got some of them. Oh, it's taking a long time. Yeah, it's going to take a long time indeed. Which modules do I have? So, 2 productivity modules and a speed one, maybe? Let's wait a second for a speed one. Does that make a huge difference? What do you think, folks? Should I do productivity or speed? Speed if you want more ore. Productivity research does the rest. Probably want speed, to be honest. I've got loads of the tier 1 speed modules. Let's just go with speed. Don't know what you're talking about, the Auras. Can I control copy the drones, duplicate it for me? No? Do I have to do it myself? Really? Okay. And then I can just blueprint this. Oh no, don't even need the blueprint, I can just copy. Yep, yep. Control C that. No. Doesn't like it. Wants me to remove it all first. Alright. Like that, I think. Okay. And then... yeah, just let the drones handle it. And then hopefully the modules are all copied. Nope. Yes. Oh. I have to do it manually. It's a bit annoying. Yeah, cool. Okay. And then... pull it all up. Get out of the way. Make sure all the... yeah, make sure it's all wired up properly. Yeah, then this should make it much more efficient. Hopefully. Okay. So let the drones do their thing over here. Right. Anyway, yes, for the people just joining the stream, welcome indeed. Just continuing work on my Factorio factory thing. Trying to improve the amount of ore that is being pulled out of the ground by the sub factory to the south of my main factory. The ore will go to my main conveyor belts to the north via train, but we don't really have enough of it coming through. So I'm just down here to try and fix that a little bit. Hang on. Cool. Yeah, we're going to need a lot more of these speed modules. We need to bring them down. Okay. So I should just be able to go copy, like so, and then just do this. Hang on. Make sure it's all hooked up. Thank you, Tubracker. Thank you very much, Tube. Thank you. Much appreciated, sir. Thank you very much. So, we'll just pull all these up. Tell the drones to pull all these up. So, if you please, thank you kindly. Get it all out of the way. And then also have the upgrade planner down here. Upgrade pretty much everything you see there and there. Oh, thank you, Messi. Thank you very much. Thank you for the invitation. Okay. Right, so what's happening now for the uninitiated is that the drones that are in the logistics network of the sub-base down here, so in these roboports, are now zooming around trying to find the components that I've ordered them to build, either in the network, so in this region highlighted in colour here, or in my inventory. So as you can see, each individual drone is grabbing a piece of conveyor belt and replacing it as they go. The blue emblem, the blue sign here means that they can't actually find something. They need it. And down here, I've got a laundry list of things that the drones want but do not have. So they want 67 modules but can't find them. They want 53 grappler arms but can't find them. So I should either set up automated facilities to manufacture these or just build them manually with my suit. So yes, you can also see them blinking yellow on the map. So over here, for example, they're requesting something. What are they requesting? Nope, request gone. They were requesting something. Oh, it's over here. Yeah, they want modules, they want stuff. Okay. I'm missing bits of the bottom conveyor. Yep, don't worry. We will hook up everything to make sure it's all good. My own personal drones don't have as far to travel, so if I just move closer, they'll be able to just zip along. Thank you, Jax. Welcome indeed, Jax. Welcome. Oh, it was just an engagement notification. Sure. Okay, cool. So hopefully, let's get closer with my own personal drones. I've only got a handful of them, but as you can see, they're pulling their weight. Well done. Put this random ore that I've got in the box. Thank you, Extermin. Welcome indeed, Extermin. Glad you like them. Fancy a coffee. Speed module finished. Excellent. We've just researched the next... So, speed module number 3. So we can actually replace... Well, I need to go back and build a whole speed module facility in order to upgrade from 1, 2, and 3. But, yeah. Okay, cool. This is a little bit more... Well, I mean, truth be told, considering I took out a few of them, this might be a less efficient currently. But again, it's fixable. Take that, pull these out. And let's then copy that. And I'm just going to go... So, not all of these will have ore beneath them. That's fine. We can... It doesn't have to be completely custom built. You can have some mining nodes that just don't have anything beneath them. Oops. Oh, fucked up there. Oops. Hang on. Made a whoopsie. Made a whoopsie doodle. Okay, and pop that. Pop that. Cool. There we go. Right. Thank you, Yuki. That's ZF Yuki, folks. Thank you very much, Yuki. Hello, smelly old man. Charming, as always. I hope you're well, Yuki. Thank you. Right, there we go. So, they are requesting speed modules. We can go and get them, though, certainly. Yeah. So, let's hop back on the train. What are these requesting? Oh, what? Oh, I see. Is that? Ah, I was unaware that the inserters can be modified with the upgrade tool. I did wonder there for a second. I looked. So they're requesting 53 of the green type of inserters. So the stack inserters. Ah. Okay. We can do that, certainly. Do I need to build them myself? Guess so. I'm sure I will, Dick. I'm sure I will also expand on that area over there. Okay. So I guess while we're here, we might as well just order the drones that are left behind. So what will they be upgrading here? So all of the grapplers... Yeah, do it. Upgrade all this, boys. Just don't touch the furnaces themselves. Oh, that's an awesome tool. Holy shit, look at this. Normally you had to do all this manually. Beautiful. So they're gonna make all of these conveyors blue. The super efficient ones. So wait, you watch this. Watch what's about to happen. You ready? So you know you saw a handful of drones before? There's way more drones in the main factory. Wait for it. No, they're looking for the box, I assume. Is this them? No. Here they come. What are they doing? Sorry, I'm confused as to what they're up to. Here they come. Right, so the blue... Yeah, they found the blue conveyors. If they all go from the same place, they can sort of swarm over like locust. It's amazing. So each individual construction drone is assembled further down the line to the top left of the facility. I could probably deploy more. How many do we have? We have 493 active construction drones, 186 logistics drones. All logistics drones are busy, so that implies I should probably deploy more. How many do we have ready for service? We have a surprisingly few, actually. What the... Oh, I see. That's the whole store. Oh, wow. I can get an overview of the entire logistics network storage. How cool is that? Okay, while they're busy, bear with me. Do I need 1,000? I don't need 1,000. Drop these back. Take 200. Drop these in my inventory. Let the drones take them. Hang on. So I'm just going to run over here to the top left of the facility where there should be some logistics and construction drones in storage, presumably wrapped in plastic and not fully operational. Okay. Well, thank you, Lita. Right. No, the box is empty? Well, look, we've got construction robots ready to go. I can deploy them. Let's do that. Roboport, drop them in. Off they go. Damn, did I just drop off my... hold up. Don't drop off my own. Keep some for me. How many can my suit hold? My suit can hold... what have I got? I've got a single Roboport. 12, I think? I'll hang on to 24 then. So why no... Oh, of course, red circuits. That's the problem, red circuits. Okay. Press L for logistics overview. Ooh. Look at this shit. That's pretty damn cool. Nice. Robot limit 10. Okay, cool. Good to know. Yada-da-da-da. Whoops. I let fly too many. Sorry, what was that? Green circuits. So what's the problem? Where's the green circuits? Ah. One thing then another. So red circuits are being... Hang on. Oh, did I fail to continue? I've done something. What have I done? How have I fucked this? Passive provider. Oh! I see, it's a custom build. So they're not being fed, yeah, I was manually sticking a box here and giving them circuits as and when I needed. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, it's no huge crisis. Well, I haven't properly automated their manufacture is what I'm saying. Okay. Let's go down here. Right, so I've ordered the mass upgrade of the conveyor belts over by the ore thing. Let's see how they've done, eh? Lady of Slaughter. It's not hard to be humble when you're as fantastic as I am. Sure. Cool. So, they just need the grapplers, don't they? But look, it's all blue now. Look at it. Woo! Blue, 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 blue. Speedy. Speedy indeed. Like it. I like it. Well done. That should increase the amount of iron plates being produced, eh? Okay. Now then. What now? We've got some concrete we can put down. That's it. Okay. That's all we can put down. Get rid of that stone. I don't need that. Okay. Why is that being split there? What's this? Old, maybe? Don't know what this is. Okay. Coal input. Right, so 391 so 300 stack inserters are being requested. Okay, damn, that also requires red circuits. Another problem. Let's go have a look at the... Yeah, so let's go look at this module problem then. So we can improve the efficiency of the facility using modules. And this is where I was making the tier 1 modules. So they only require red and green circuits. Simple enough. Just break them off here. Done. Now, how did I do it previously? There was a... Hang on. Get some assemblers. Do I have assemblers? No. Bring me some tier 2 assemblers. If we have any. What do we have on the network? I can search? Ooh. Yeah. Cool. Okay. Ah, here they are. Must have had them already. So how did it go? So if I want to produce tier 2 speed modules, tier 2 efficiency, and tier 2 productivity, I require red circuits, blue circuits, and the same module. Okay, so blue circuits we can just pull them this way. Okay. And then thank you, me Yombi. Thank you very much, me. Thank you kindly. Thank you for doing that. Okay. And then lastly, the tier... Whoopsie. The tier 3. Do they require lubrication? Probably. Hang on. Oh. I see. I need to research it. Well, I've only got the tier 3. Blue circuits, red circuits. Oh, okay. Really? That's it? That's easy. Okay. So we just need blue circuits. Bring blue circuits here. And we're Gucci. Where's blue circuits? Where am I producing blue circuits? They're further down here, aren't they? They are here. Right, so... Okay, we lift this up. We move it over there. That's what we're going to do. So, yep. Lift this up. Stick it over here. Okay, so... well, we're just going to just stick it here out of the way for now. Okay. Well done. Oh, didn't mean to fire that weapon. Sorry about that. Drones, rip it all up, if you please. Thank you very much. So, let me demonstrate. So, for the, green circuits, that's being split off here. Red circuits being split off here. Remove. Get rid. Don't need. Whoops. Do need that. Don't fuck it too badly. Hang on. Okay. Good. Okay, so what I'm going to do now... So I placed that there as a temporary thing. So I'm going to now head down the main bus, which is the main factory artery, with resources moving from east to west. And I'm going to go to the point where blue circuits are being manufactured, the most advanced type of circuit, all the way down here. I'm doing this because otherwise I would have to send the blue circuits back up the chain, you know, from west to east, which would be... ugh. So here we are. So we've moved it all down here. Now red circuits and green circuits are still here. So the end result, they're being ferried down the main bus. This is quite, you know, the pressure down here is quite low. If you know, because effectively other things further up the facility are using red and green circuits. But yeah, there's still some down here that we can use. Right. Okay. So, oops. Proximity warning. Laser turret. Oh. Oh no. Okay, so we've got a weakness. South side, I didn't extend the walls. Big biter is eating. Okay, hopefully... Oh, shit. Can someone deal with him? Oh. Sorry, I need to go deal with him. Otherwise he's going to be an issue. I need to hook up those laser towers again. Okay. Oops. Did he get killed? Not yet. Yes, so the bugs are attracted by pollution and vibrations, so he's having fun there. Hook that up. Cool. There we go. Lasers dealt with him. Let's also just put down a couple more laser towers. I'll come back and fix this properly later. Oops. I don't think I hooked those up properly, did I? There we go. Okay. Why is cheese flashing on the factory in the minimap to the east? So they're requesting things that they do not have, specifically stack inserters. Oh, we can mass produce those, can't we? We should do that. Just make sure we keep getting iron plates. Okay. Okay, so let's go sort these modules out. So, how to do. So red and blue circuits will be required. So red and blue, green and red. This is red and blue, and this is red and blue. Okay. Do I know what the others will cost in terms of They're tier 3s. I don't. Let's start researching them though. Hang on a minute. So speed modules, efficiency module, productivity module. Go with efficiency. Well, productivity. Start research. Okay. Right, so let's go and do this. So this is going to be red and green, and this will be blue. Okay. And the first row, so we'll put a splitter right here. So please split off red and green. So they'll be fed into the facilities like so. Yeah. Oh, fuck. Shouldn't have done that. I could have just copied. Right. Okay, so now this isn't a facility that will have lots and lots of components will be thrust through at great speed. It'll take time to produce each individual module, so we don't have to worry too much about things like stack inserters or whatever. Okay, so on that side we'll go with, where are the modules? Here they are. So start with productivity, efficiency, speed. Okay. Output on the other side as expected, but key difference. Get rid. Is as follows. I'll hook it up now so they can get to work immediately. So we need to pull off some red and some greens. Easy. Okay. So pull that off there. Take half. Should be fine. They won't be throttling the system too much. How is it you could block the whole thing again? Was it? No, I've forgotten how to do it. Whoops. Don't do that one. Hang on. Okay. Thank you, Lennox. Thank you very much, Lennox. Thank you kindly. Much appreciated. Okay. Right. And we'll just go under there. But yeah, for the people just joining the stream, I hope you're okay. Welcome indeed. Just relaxing this afternoon now. Fancy some lunch. Gonna go get some lunch in a moment. Oh, what have I done here? Oh, duh. There we go. Right, there's the red. Lovely jubbly. Let's get the green. Similar thing, really. In fact, I could probably just stick it on the just stick it on the side there. That'll work. Yeah, then just go. Ta-da! Cool. Red and green. The splitters are breaking them 50-50 either side. Thank you, Dolan. Thank you very much, Dolan. Thank you sincerely. Thanks, Yuki, I think. Now then, what's going to happen here is we're going to have them put them on conveyor belts, because I would like that conveyor belt to split so that we at least have. So if we lose any speed modules, you know, we will be upgrading to the final end result module in the end, obviously. But if anything gets destroyed, I want the drones to be able to have the prior modules just in case, you know. So hang on a minute. So otherwise it'll just be yellow blinking until I manually fix it. Thank you, Frag Girl. Thank you very much, Frag Girl. Thank you. Most kind. So what do I want? I want a passive provider chest, don't I? Here they are. So passive providers are chests that the drones can access, and yeah, their only job is to provide resources. So it's like, here, take this thing. There we go. And then the rest of them will be fed into the next row of facilities. Although, hang on, maybe I should leave room for... how am I going to do this? Hang on a minute. How should I do this? Give me a bit of room to think. Hang on. Put these there for now. Get these hooked up with a substation there. and put some lights down. So just when it gets dark, just for aesthetics, really. Okay. Cool. So these are all busy. Carry on. Have fun. Put down some speed modules for now. Why not? Cool. We don't need to fill the whole damn thing. Just limit the output to just one stack. Otherwise, they're going to go crazy. Okay. So next tier. So here we go. So tier 2. What? Nope. Fucked up. Tier 2 module of productivity. Tier 2 efficiency. Tier 2 speed. How much longer should I stream? Oh shit, I've run out of time, haven't I? A little bit longer. Thank you, Captain Igloo. Thank you very much, Captain. Thank you. So blue and red now. Okay. And then just to double check, the last ones require... Oh, also just blue and red. Okay. So... What would be the most efficient way to do this then? Let's bring the blues and then we'll decide. So here's the blues. So let's split this off. Yeah, not many blues are being produced. They take ages. Slow going. Right, hang on a minute. Thank you, Massacre. Thank you very much, Massacre. Thank you sincerely, Massacre. Thank you. Right, so we only need the reds. So let's simply do this. We'll put in a splitter. Oops. And the splitter will only output, filter, just the red circuits. Ignore the greens. Leave them behind. Where are they? I'm blind! Oh my god, I am blind. Here they are. Right. Okay, just to the output priority filter to the right. There we go. And that should... Am I right? Yeah, cool. Cool. There we go. Lovely jubbly. Although, is that always going to use that side of the belts? I don't know. Probably not. Probably not. Let's put in a backup by doing this. This will make sure that it will always stock one side of the belt, the one that I defined. So stock the right side. Yeah. Oh dear. Sorry. Factorio veterans are going of what I'm doing right now. There we go. Right. Red and blue together. That's one. Cool. And then we'll just shimmy it further along. There's room. There's plenty of room. Like that. And then we need to split this in half. Yes, the whiz. I know. Okay. Split this, so one half the input. Is that going to be enough room? Might need to move it back further. Yeah, I need to move it back further. No, wait a second. There needs to be enough room for the others. Oh, it'll be fine. Hang on. Cool. Oops. Okay. There we go. Oh, no, that's not going to be enough room, is it? What am I doing? What am I doing? Oh, I should probably just use... Hang on a minute. Pop that there, and there. Make them go under, I think. If I do this... So that can still take it even though it's hooded, right? Yeah. I think, yeah. That'll work, yeah. And then... Oh, it's going to pollute that belt if I'm not careful. Oh, then I could just do this, can't I? Hang on. Sorry, let me just verify it, because I'm pretty sure it can still take it. I'm not just going crazy. Even though it's an underground belt. Hang on a minute. Am I going crazy? Verify it for me. So this is a productivity module. Productivity module 2. Oh, can't reach. Put it there. Yeah. Yeah, it's fine. Sorry. Yeah, then the rest is freed. Alrighty then. Lovely. That works. Okay, and then this one, which one is it? It's Efficiency Mark 2. And then this last one is Speed Mark 2. Yeah, sweet. And then we just replicate the pattern. And we just need more blues. Yeah, so the production, if we're backed up on reds, look at blue. Yeah, holy shit. Oof. Hang on a second. Put down a box. Random iron chest. And just stick this in. Oops. Just going to stick all these blues just to get the process going. Might as well grab some of these. La-di-da-di-da-di-da-di. Cool. Nice. So this will be what it looks like. So off we go. Green and red being fed into the first row. Blue and red fed into the second row. And same for the last row. Each one by one producing modules. And we can just replicate this up here. Get rid of these. I need to shimmy the Roboport along. Bugger. Thank you, Fraserist. Thank you very much, Fraserist. Thank you. Thank you for doing that. Like so. Okay. Move that out of the way. And stick the Roboport where? Just out of the way over here. 2. Why not? Why have 1 when you can have 2? Okay. Nice. And then where are my drones? Get to work, you lazy bastards. No, here they come. Yeah, cool. And then that should produce, well, once we've researched them, of course, all 3 different types of modules. And then every time one is destroyed anywhere in the facility, the drones can go, ah, look what I've got, and go into the logistics network and find them. Didn't actually power the last Roboport, didn't I? Oops, I did not. There we go. I'm becoming loony as I get more and more hungry. I am quite hungry, actually. I need to finish up soon. I need lunch. Thank you, the Mazzy. Thank you very much, the Mazzy. Sorry, why are they not building? What's the problem? Oh, I guess now it's in range. Come on, you got loads of them. Take these. Right, there we go. So just to make sure that that's correct. Yep, that's looking good. Okay, so finally, the last row. Please give me, so on this end, Tier 3 speed modules. And of course, I haven't researched the other 2, so they're not quite ready. But hey, we got Tier 3 speed modules right here. And then these will all go in passive provider chests at the end to be delivered entirely to the drone network. And me. But, you know, that's what I'm requesting from. Voila. Oh, and again, just make sure that they're, yeah, we don't need like 3,000. We just need one stack of 50. Okay. Looking good. Looking very good indeed. Now, however, bear in mind that in order to get these over down, there's no connecting drone network between here and here. So if I click this button, so they've all got their own independent drone networks. So I'm going to have to go there and drop these off manually. But, you know, I send regular supply trains over there. I can just go over and go, here's 10,000 landmines, you know, here's 50,000 rounds of ammunition. Oh, and here's 500 modules that we built earlier. It's a bunch of factories working together to exterminate the innocent native wildlife because fuck them, they're ugly. Woo. Yeah, it's a very dark game. Very, very dark indeed. Right, so are they working correctly? Yeah, there we go. Yeah. Titus, get the flamer. The heavy flamer. Is the blue robot hands a waste of resources?
for these slow production factories. Yeah, but it's not as if we have a lack of resources right about now. It's fine. Cool. I'm missing one of the arms? Am I? Did I fuck up? What am I missing? Oh, yes, good shout. Thank you very much. Yes, the facility is not operational, but I am missing one of the arms. Okay. So basically you land on a planet, exploit its resources, destroy its ecosystem, and start global warming, and then fuck off. Yeah. Actually, no, you've forgotten pave over paradise with concrete. You've forgotten that one as well. Yes, we're doing that as well. So all this beautiful green light. What's that pollution thing again? There's a thing. How do I do it? There's a thing to show pollution. Is it this? Statistics? Yes, pollution. So you can see here, production of pollution, consumption. So things like trees, for example, can absorb pollution, as can the spawners, the bug things, and of course dirt. So we can remedy this situation by cutting down the trees and paving over the dirt to make as much lovely carbon monoxide and carbon dioxide as possible. Why? Because fuck 'em, that's why. Right. Fuck 'em as in the bugs, not carbon dioxide. Yeah, so this is why the bugs are so upset, because the place stinks and it's making loads of noise and they don't like it. Okay. Yeah, no, I do strongly recommend Factorio. If you don't have it, definitely pick it up. I'd say it's one of those, you know how I sometimes say, it's one of those Steam games that's definitely a full pricer. I sometimes say, this game's okay, but it's a Steam deal, you know, don't wait for a Steam deal. Yeah, this is definitely one of those full prices. You get your money's worth. I'm sure many a Factorio fanatic in the chat will back me up there. You definitely get your money's worth. I'd say this is one of these games where if you like to think through a puzzle of your own making, you'll love this. And it's just generally well thought out and well done. It's just, yeah, it's clever. It's a clever game. Yeah, use code SovietWomble at the checkout for a 0% discount, says Alistair. But yeah, it's good. Okay, so as you can see, let's have a so the iron plate belt, it's not as full as it could be, frankly. So there's lots of gaps, as you can see. So why is that? Is it just because I need to expand the smelting operation, or not enough ore? I mean, the fact, and this probably tells me there's not enough ore coming through, because look, there's no backlog of ore. So why is there not enough ore coming through? Is it backed up at the mining facility? Do we just need to find more? It's not backed up. We're just not mining it fast enough. Okay, so productivity, so speed modules, loads and loads of mines, stack inserters, just flood more ore. And hell, maybe we could even find another source. I mean, the more we scout out, the more we find. Let's have a look. So there's one down here for 5.3 million. We can easily extend the rail network over there and set up another satellite facility. Let's try to max the efficiency of... Oh dear. That is a bad sign. Have I just lost satellite coverage? Uh-oh. Check my power. Oh, fucking bugs. They've severed the power again at that point. Look, bug got stuck, I guess. Bollocks. Alright. Let's go stick some mines around that then. Okay. Wait for me. Issue is that I'm pulling ore unevenly from the wagons unloading. Have to balance it with splitters. Sure, I should go back and have a look. Any trains? Hello, train. You're copper. Let's do that trick that Hatton mentioned. Yeah, just shit like that. It's a well thought out game. Right, I do need to wrap up the stream momentarily because I just need food. I need to go food shopping though. Running low on food. Maybe I'll go to the bakery. I think I'll go to the bakery. Oh no, don't stop here! Don't stop here! This is bug country. Bastard. Right, let's fix this. Oh yeah, leave me here, why don't... Hey! There we go, we fixed it. Right, this is a persistent problem. Ooh. Why were these mines not being replaced? Because they're outside of the Roboport range. Let's remedy that. I must have moved one of the Roboports. Bear with. Thank you, Clockwork. Thank you very much, Clockwork. Don't I have other things to do? Yes, indeed, Eritnik. I've got stuff to do today. Need to send some emails, do some Patreon updates, do some data management, and prepare to edit the next project. But what it will be, I don't yet know. Gonna make a short list of game titles and have my patrons and Twitch subs tell me what they want in terms of the next bullshittery. Cool, there we go. Roboport now hooked up. We have 26 construction drones and 79 logistics drones. The lack of construction drones implies that they're getting eaten, which wouldn't surprise me. For a drone just got eaten. Over there. Okay. Ah, Toby one's in the chat. Hello. A Dota bullshittery. Nah. Nah, let's not do that. No, I'm not really... not really my type of game mode, to be honest. I remember... playing, say, Dawn of War and lots of Warcraft 3 back in the day. Used to go to internet cafes with a former group of friends, and we played tournaments and stuff. I always remember that the whole emphasis in a strategy game on one specific unit, I never really enjoyed that. Like a hero unit versus many units that are dying en masse. I was never... Warcraft 3 started it, didn't it? Didn't it? With its, heroes and upgrading them and all that. I always preferred the bigger, like a battle with many units in a sort of different capabilities undoing each other rather than one hero unit that you've got to upgrade. That's just me personally. Seal that Roboport. Thank you, Mia. Thank you very much, Mia. Thank you kindly. So I'm just noticing that this one keeps getting hit. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put that there. I'm going to put these here. StarCraft. Well, I played StarCraft 2. I didn't like it. It just wasn't for me. I did not like it. It felt very like it felt like it lacked innovation. It felt very old school, which I suppose is, if you're a StarCraft player, it might be what you're looking for. But it felt like yeah. It feels a bit like Relic. They kept pushing the envelope insofar as what a real-time strategy game could be. And yeah. Things like morale and terrain having a huge difference in how the battle is fought. Yeah, I really enjoyed those types of, yeah. Sorry, what am I doing? Bear with me. Just rambling, babbling, really. Okay, so I'm just going to extend this minefield up here to both protect the track and also the power conduits. Okay, cool. So hopefully that will sort out the bug problem down here. Concrete here, and oh, it's a bit uneven. Cool. So these drones will come over and start building a big minefield over here. That should help quite a bit. Maybe get rid of these just in case. Don't want the drones to get eaten by those guys. Okay. Right. So, thank you for watching, folks. I will leave it there. I'm quite hungry. Time for some food. So this has been a bit of Factorio. Do recommend it. It is a very good game. Nice, fun puzzle logistics thing. So I've managed to get the oil field, secondary oil field, now operational, pumping crude oil back towards the main facility, which means we can get more red circuits and generally advance our research. What I need to do now is to try to identify the bottlenecks in my factory production and get them unfucked, and also start offloading some of the operations of the factory and send them to sub-factories with trains delivering the resources much faster than conveyor belts could. So, yeah. Maybe I should prioritize the main bus for its upgrading. Can I do that from here? Hang on. Oh, that's so cool. I love that. Holy shit. So I can just do this, can't I? Jesus. I can the whole main bus, I can just upgrade it to blue conveyors. That is extremely cool. It'll cost lubrication, which is crude oil. Look at them go. Holy shit. Look at them go. Switch off the thing so you can see them. Press L for the logistics network. So how many blue conveyors do I have? A conveyor? What am I searching for? Conveyor? Belt? Belt. Oh, okay. No blues? Really? None? Do we not have loads? Okay, that could scupper that plan then. 900. Yeah, 1,000. Does that not count as a Oh! I'm in the wrong network. Okay. So where are they? So watch, the drones are off to grab the blue conveyors one at a time, and off they go to upgrade the belt. Okay. Right, thank you folks. I will catch you later. So if you're a patron or a Twitch sub, I need to send you an update today concerning what you would like me to do next. But yeah, for those who are just turning up, please know that I spent about 2.5 weeks working on Dungeons and Dragons bullshittery, and it's ebbing closer to completion. Nevertheless, the artist needs to take over now, and he needs to do some assets for me. I've requested them, and I'm commissioning him accordingly. So yeah, so some work is now on the artist's shoulders, and I can get back to something else in the meantime. Really, I've sort of reached the limit of what I can do myself, and now I need to, and also it just helps to do it bit by bit rather than disappear for ages and ages. For the sake of just one video. Yeah, so thank you again. Have a lovely afternoon. Let me just have a look and see who's streaming amongst my clanmates. So I'm sure I'll be back this evening for a bit of Halo with the guys. Okay. Right, so ZF Sheep is the only ZF member who is on. He is playing Subnautica. Okay, I'm going to hand you over to him then. So, yes, this is ZF Sheep. He's relatively new to the streaming thing. He's only started it a few weeks ago, really. So I'm sure he would really appreciate your support if you're interested. Yeah, so thank you again. Have a lovely afternoon. If I don't catch you again, have a lovely, lovely weekend.